What's up, what's up, what's up? This is the Moon Knight review, and there's also going to be some giveaways in this episode, so stick to the end to find out. And let's rock! Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. This is GVN, where we review movies, series, comics, animations, and video games. Now, I know I'm a little bit late on this one, but it's for good reason. Real life stuff. I've been really busy on it, but I'm here with a Moon Knight review. Now, Moon Knight is meant to be a 6-episode series on Disney Plus. It's an MCU storyline type thing, so it all falls in the MCU, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But I think one thing that I really do like about it is it's not burdened with the weight or the load of that need for continuity that a lot of Marvel series or movies are burdened with. It's a standalone, sort of like the Eternals movie, something like that. It follows the story of Steven Grant, a mild-mannered gift shop employee at a museum. It follows the story and he finds out that he's suffering from blackouts and memories of another person, because you will know that these blackouts are something that's a real concern of his, because he wakes up and he has this sort of ritual before going to bed every night where he chains himself up to his bed. He will put a tape in front of his door. He will put sand around him so that he will know whether his footsteps have done anything or he's moved in any way while he's asleep. So he knows there's a problem. And then he realizes that he suffers from dissociative disorder. It's a mental disorder where there are more than one personality in the person, and he realizes that it seems he's sharing his body with another character, and this character is Mark Spector. Now, from all indications, Mark Spector seems to be a mercenary, a sort of badass compared to him, our mild-mannered Steven Grant. And what I really liked about it is when that switch would happen, you would know, because he would black out, and in those blackouts, Mark kicks major ass and take names. And one thing I would like, which I hope they do before the season is over, or at least they give us as something later on, is how Mark really kicks ass when Steven is out of it. I would really love to see that, and that's something that he did in this one. I like the fact that, I mentioned earlier that this series does not suffer the burden of continuity that a lot of other Marvel series suffer, like Loki or WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But at the same time, it's a sort of we have to prove ourselves situation, because now Moon Knight, for most people, and I bet many of you that are watching this, because even me that I know quite a lot from the comics, Moon Knight was not really mainstay for me. He wasn't a character that I was very aware of. I knew him from one of the games I would play, so I knew about the character in a way. I even thought initially that it was like a Batman type character, but no, he's not a Batman type character with gadgets. No, his powers are more mystical in nature, and that's something that I also admire about it in this case. So when I talk about the mystical aspect of it, he is blessed, or he has his powers, they flow from the god of the moon, the Egyptian god of the moon, Khonshu. Khonshu is the son of the sun god Ra, and I think his mom is Tut. I'm not really sure, but I know his father is the sun god, the main god in the Egyptian story, and for the Egyptians, Ra, the sun god, and that's who his father is. And one thing I really do like about this entire story and this pilot, especially the pilot of the series, is the fact that they are not part of the MCU meant they had to prove themselves. They had to let you know that this is something worth watching. So it looked like the way they made it looked like this is a pilot episode that if we don't do well in this pilot episode, we won't get picked for the remaining 5 episodes or however long this series is supposed to be. While it was already a certain thing that they would get picked, because it was 6 episodes already on Disney Plus. Compared to, say, WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that they took it very slowly. WandaVision, for example, you did not understand what was going on till probably episode 3 or 4, and it was deliberate like that. But then people who know about the MCU will still want to watch episode 3 or 4 when we start understanding things, because it is also from the MCU. So in this situation, it was a case of we have to hit it right out of the park from the beginning, and I think they did that. Like, they did an amazing job. They delivered, you know, explaining who the character is, who the person is, explaining his powers, now explaining who the bad guys are. Because honestly, at this point, I will even tell you something now, which is something that I think, if you like good stories, stick with the series. At the time of recording this video, episode 2 is out. Episode 3 might be out at the time of editing this video and uploading. But one thing I can tell you is this, while at the same time, not everything is explained in the very first episode. There is enough content in it to keep your attention, to make you want to watch the remaining 5 episodes. And I like that. In my opinion, that is a good story, because it's not resting on its laurels, and it's not like, well, we are the MCU, you know, whatever we need to do, we can do. I'll say a series that I think just did that. It felt like that to me. Hawkeye. Hawkeye was, for the most part, was like a comedy type parody thing. Same thing with Falcon and Winter Soldier, especially at the end. All that talk, no jutsu. I mean, it's not bad as a series, but it will not keep your attention. And if it wasn't part of the MCU, it wouldn't have been as strong. Do you understand? But then in this case, they gave us enough in the first episode to make us know that, yo, this is neat, this is legit, this is something that you should also watch, right? While at the same time, they have given us something that is like an onion. So it's a slow burn. So you have to peel the surface and peel that surface. Because, for example, the antagonist is someone whom we saw get introduced. Baba broke glass, and after he broke glass, he put glass in his slippers, and then he put his leg inside. You're like, what the hell? What is happening? So clearly, and then, you know, he does this stuff where he holds the hands and he judges you. So you can see that, okay, yeah, this guy has some sort of mystical powers, but who is he? What does he do? What is it about him? All we know is he has some mystical powers. He's the leader of a cult. And honestly, that is enough for me. And I think, really, if you want a nice story, a very good story that you can also follow and enjoy, it should be good enough for you. I think it's going to be worth it. By the time this series is done, I am going to, because I intend to binge the remaining 5 episodes, so I'm going to do a proper review that will also include spoilers. I know I just gave 1 or 2 minor spoilers here, but that one will include a lot more spoilers. I've just given the background of the character and the antagonist and everything. I really like what Oscar Isaac is doing with this. He's enhanced as the antagonist too. I really like what he's doing with it. So casting is one thing that the MCU does really well, and I think they've nailed it with this one too. I am looking forward to a lot more on this. The Moon Knight series episode 1 gets a 10 over 10 from us here at GVN. I am looking forward to binging the remaining 5 episodes and giving you guys my final thoughts when it's over. That should happen sometime in May. So about that giveaway, for those of you that might not be aware, we are also on other social media. Right now, we are most active on YouTube and Instagram. It's Geek vs Nerd Naija. And for you to be able to qualify for the giveaway, it's simple. Both here on YouTube and on Instagram, you subscribe to our channel and you comment with these 3 things: your top 3 MCU movies. That's all. So subscribe to the channel, ring that bell also to get notified, comment your top 3 MCU movies, and then go over to our Instagram page, follow us, comment on the preview. So the way we normally do it is, whenever we release a full review on YouTube, we have a preview video, like a 30-second trailer that we normally upload on Instagram. So you are going to be seeing my face and me talking about Moon Knight on Instagram. So on that particular one, not on any other post, but on that particular one, comment your top 3 MCU movies, and you are going to be getting, if you're selected as a winner, you'll be getting a pair of tickets. So you're going to be getting one for you and one for any other person that it is. Now, while I know sometimes you might want to watch a movie alone, most times it's usually enjoyable with someone else. And hey, if you win for yourself and you want to go twice, it works either way. But you're going to be getting 2 tickets to enjoy the Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange, which is coming out on the 6th of May this year, 2022. And that's it. If you like this review, feel free to subscribe. Check out this video and this video next to see some of our other dope reviews on the channel. It's been Tech for GVN. Peace.